time for What's the Buzz, and we're going to continue to talk about the Olympics. So joining us are Blaine Fowler, host of the Blaine Fowler Morning Show on 96.3 WDVD, and Mark Sobolewski, a teacher, actor, and comedian. Thank you for being here. And this is what Jason was talking about. Thank you for dressing up, Blaine.
Hanging out.
Yes.
When you're doing radio, very nice.
There you go.
When you do radio, you dress comfortably.
Do.
We give you an 8.5.
8.5.
Thank you.
Yeah, 8.5.
Thank you.
And then
Check out Mark's shoes.
Check out the shoe game.
Did you win those back in the 04?
You know what?
I was trying to bring my most Olympic-y pair of shoes with me. This is what I could come up with.
It's the shoe cam. That's awesome.
You've got a mean sneaker game. Every time you show up, we take that.
4 days to the opening ceremony.
We need to put him up against Jason Hall.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
The Olympics of cool sneakers, right? 4 days to the Olympics. You paying attention yet?
Honestly,
Tell the truth.
no.
Oh, I know.
My wife is all over this. Like, she will make a special cake for the opening ceremony.
You know.
No, I'm not.
Awesome.
I wish I were making this up, but I'm not. It's so true. Yeah. But I, on the other hand,
All I've heard so far is about what they're wearing. These Ralph Lauren outfits that they're wearing to the opening
Did you see them?
ceremony.
They actually look pretty cool.
Great.
They do look pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're pricey.
I was just going to say, how expensive?
They're wearing like deck shoes, topsiders, and I think they're selling for like $378.
Yeah, they're
Right,
very expensive.
300 and change for a pair of Docker boat shoes.
Perfect for an amateur athlete.
Yeah.
Easy to afford, right?
Easy.
Yes.
I can get them for you at DSW for $60. All right. But you know, there's a lot going on. What do you think about the Olympics being a good thing for our country in a very interesting, stressful time?
It is a nice diversion from the negativity that is out there. That is for sure.
I agree. I think in this, day and age where we're constantly watchdogging all of these political officials and stuff, it's nice to have something to just like feel some nationalism around.
Some pride.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a lot of talk about the problems, the pollution in the water, all these crazy things where safety issues, right? We heard stories like this coming out of Sochi. So when the Olympics Committee gives the Olympics to a city, typically they have in mind, how can we give them an economic impact? Because the infrastructure, who's got all the infrastructure?
Right.
But we hear these stories every single time, typically, that there are problems.
Yeah.
What do you think
you
about
can go on the internet and look at like the shells of former Olympic sites. It's pretty sad. I think it's just you build structures to hold that many people, and then how do you support that?
Yeah,
Right.
the year after.
Right.
Yeah, everybody, the way I've been, at least the last few Olympics, it's been great that year, and then they take a bath from then on.
Yeah.
And they never recoup their investment.
Right.
Yeah.
They really take a hit.
Atlanta seems to have done okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. They've been picking lately these less developed areas.
Correct.
Right.
Sochi, Rio, and it's harder for them to get up to the Atlanta or Vancouver level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the States, we still have more infrastructure than these other places, so we can kind of make something happen.
Right.
We've got transportation, we've got all kinds of stuff ready
And
to
we
go.
like big things.
Yep, we do.
It's true.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
So do you guys have a favorite Olympic sport or Olympic moment? I want to know from you, too.
Oh, fluming. No, I don't know. You know what I always marvel at, and it's another one of these things where it's not the one that gets the top of mind attention. It's usually Winter Olympics. It's the shooting.
Really?
Well, I like.
You mean the
ski
one
and
where they
trap.
ski and
the
then
one
they
where they
shoot?
ski and they have to take.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking it's really cool.
Like James Bond training.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
I like steeplechase. Like, I think that's fascinating to watch, but you always have to watch it at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
When they
The
rerun
Canadian
it. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, it's him. That and the curling. Oh, hockey. I love hockey. I think the Olympic hockey is better than the NHL. I like the bigger ice.
Miracle on Ice.
Yeah, and I think back to that. I just think it's more competitive.
Is Coach Babcock back there?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see in a couple of years, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so when you're thinking about Olympics, any other events that come to mind? Anything else about the Olympics? Opening ceremonies, obviously, get all
always
the
good.
attention.
I mean,
right?
the opening ceremonies are always
Great
spectacular.
show.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the most viewed things in the world when every time it's on.
You know, back in the day, like when we were kids, Caitlyn, back then, Bruce Jenner, that was amazing. What Bruce Jenner accomplished with the decathlon in the 76 games at Montreal.
Yeah.
I remember that from when I didn't care about field and track at all, but then I started jumping on things and started running, and that was great.
I remember Miracle on Ice, and I also remember Mary Lou Retton. I remember that being a very big moment.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, good to see you guys.
Thanks,
to see you
guys.
too.
Thank you for
We're glad
having
you
us.
got the shoes as the award. That's
Yes.
I'll bring
You're a
pants
winner
next
here,
time.
a gold medal.
next up.